there, everyone. It's Ryan at the Frontline Animal Removal. I'm having camera problems today, so let's see if I can get through this. Here we have our troublemaker Raccoon. There we have our trail camera. And you can tell we're up on the edge of a roof. And we got this buddy in the trap. So what do we got going on? Why is this trap here? Well, if we follow the roof line down, I made a wire nose cone right here in the corner. Now we got chew marks here on the edge of the gutter. And then, I don't know if you can tell, but right there, there's a hole in the roof. That hole is right along this edge where it ties in. So if I go up here, so we got another roof line, just a little one right there. Right where those two come together, there's a hole. What I suspect is a squirrel initially made the hole, because we have chew marks from a squirrel, and they're not that old. And then a raccoon, namely this one, came along and found the little hole and turned it into a big hole. And so I placed a nose cone with a trap on the hole. In less than 24 hours, we have raccoon in the trap. So what am I going to do? I got another trap down on the ground that I will place right here, and we'll see if he has any friends. So this hole wasn't easy to spot from the ground, but shingles right there. So we look directly above where the shingles may have fallen off the roof, then we find the hole. So if you suspect animal issues, you don't see anything obvious, look around at the ground. You might spot some shingles in the ground, some insulation, or some other building type debris, and that may lead you to the opening. That's what happened here. Shingles were spotted on the ground, hole right above. And then you can give me a call and I'll come trap your critter. So let me show you the repair. Here's my big mess. Here is the section of wood that was chewed up by the critter. Here's the other section. So this kind of was like that. And there's the hole. Actually, it was more like that. And that sat here. But let's look inside. What do we have? We have straw. We have walnut. A couple feathers. And I see some old bird poopy. I see some insulation. And we have an old mud dauber nest. So, some broken shingles. So here, I had trapped a raccoon. I showed you that video the other day. And what I can tell by this is we had squirrels in here at one time based upon the walnut and some of the chewing damage. And then after the squirrels were gone, the raccoons moved in. So what am I going to do? I'm going to replace this with a new piece of wood. And then I have some spare shingles, and we'll nail those shingles over the new wood. And we're going to tar paper right here where the seam is, because the water, you can tell by the staining, water was getting in. And what I suspect happened is there was a flashing issue. A little bit of the wood got wet and soft. The squirrels found it, chewed their way in. Then the raccoons found the old squirrel damage, and then moved in. So we're going to make it right, and we're going to make it waterproof, and we're going to make it look good. So if you have damage like this from critters, give me a call. I'll make it better. Okay, here we got the hole. The hole is right here. Now the hole is closed up. So we will then tar paper and flash this, and then we'll put brand new shingles on. Here's the old stuff. We'll put brand new ones on, and it'll look super dupery. Okay, the next step is shingles. So since we had a problem right here, the tar paper and the shingles should do it, but I slid flashing up underneath here. This is kind of weird. I don't know why this is here, but this is the way the roofers did it. So I'm leaving that in place, but I've slipped the metal up underneath. And this will tuck up underneath here and sit on top of the shingles. So hopefully we have no more water leaks leading to critters. So let's get some fresh shingles and get this covered up. Thank you. Okay, let's look at the finished product. The hole is no longer there. Now, I matched this corner with the other corners on the house. They were kind of shingled a little funny on the corners, so this looks a little funny, but that's what they did over there, so I matched it. So we have extra flashing underneath here, and I also put a little bit of sealant right here because this is where the water was getting in. I ran this shingle out a little bit to try to deflect the water, and I tucked this shingle up underneath here, whereas over there they did not do that. So I'm hoping that this makes a difference in preventing water from getting into the corner. You notice there's some differences in color. So these shingles here were all unused that the customer had stored, and then down here these are the ones around it are older. So these down here were in good shape. These are all brand new. This is brand new and this is brand new. Because of the way these were stored, they had some mud on them. But after a couple rains, that mud will disappear. So that's what it looks like when it's all done. It looks like I was never here, nor were the animals ever there. And that is the goal. Thank you.